Once upon a time in a small Ohio town, there lived an old woman named Margaret. With soft white hair and a face full of calm wrinkles, her warm, bright eyes made everyone feel safe. The whole town knew and respected her. She always smiled, even when life wasn't kind. Margaret lived alone in a small wooden house near a large oak tree. Her husband had passed away many years ago, and she had no children. But she never complained. Every morning, she'd sit on her porch, watching the town wake up, waving and wishing people a good day. Life in this quiet town wasn't easy. People worked on farms, in small shops, or long hours in nearby factories. Money was often tight, and stress was a constant companion. Jobs were lost, bills piled up, and many felt worried and tired. One afternoon, a young woman named Emily visited Margaret. Exhausted and tearful, she sat down and began to cry. Margaret gently held her hand. "I don't know what to do anymore," Emily whispered. "My husband went to Texas for work, but he hasn't found a job yet, and I'm so scared. My kids need food, and I feel helpless." Margaret looked at her with kindness and patience. "Sit with me and take a deep breath," she said. "Tell me, what do you think will happen next?" Emily wiped her tears, shaking her head. "I only see bad things coming. What if he never finds work? What if everything falls apart?" Margaret smiled gently. "When we fill our minds with fear, our hearts become heavy. But when we choose hopeful thoughts, we feel stronger." Emily looked confused. "How can I think positive now?" Margaret leaned back. "Let me tell you a story." As the wind rustled the trees, Emily listened. "Once there was a man in California who had lost everything," Margaret began. "No job, no savings, no family nearby. He sat on a park bench every day, feeling broken. One morning, an old man sat next to him and asked why he was so sad. The man replied, "Because my life is over." The old man smiled and pointed around the park. "You still have the sky, the air, and another day," he said. "If you only see what you lost, you will suffer. But if you see what remains, you will grow." The man thought about this deeply. Slowly, his thinking began to change. He started looking for small chances instead of dwelling on big fears. Step by step, his life improved. Margaret looked at Emily and said, "Nothing changed except his thoughts. When the mind changes, the path changes." Emily was quiet for a long moment. "Do you really believe thinking helps?" she asked. Margaret nodded. "It is the first step. Every morning tell yourself today has hope. Work with faith, not fear." Emily took a deep breath and stood up. "I will try," she said quietly, leaving Margaret's house feeling lighter than before. Every morning, Emily repeated hopeful words to herself. She worked hard and stayed strong for her children. Weeks later, a letter arrived from Texas. Her husband had found a steady job. Money was finally coming home. Emily cried with joy and ran to Margaret's house. Margaret smiled as if she already knew. "Hope opened the door," she said calmly. Soon, many people in town started coming to Margaret, sharing their worries, fears, and pain. And to all of them, she shared the same wisdom. Think with hope, and life will respond. And so that small town slowly became a place of stronger hearts. Thanks for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more.